Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and get started. First thing to take note of is the number next to the Ascend 4. It says plus 4.156 E5. That is how many souls I will get when I ascend. I do not have those now, of course. But as you can see, I've got to 142, and it keeps going back down to 141, but I don't know why it won't take 142. There it goes. So the thing's pretty much locked up at this point because my power went off, and when I booted it back up, for some reason it doesn't want to give you the power back that you had. So I'm going to ascend and see if I can make it through level 100 in less than 10 minutes. So another thing to keep note of is this. Oh, I gotta convert all my things to junk. The hero souls, as you can see there, you will gain 4.156 E6% to all damage instead of the normal damage. Hey, Solace. Just doing a quick run through here on level 1 through 100 at least. So if I go ahead and ascend, start back at square one, go ahead and put my auto clickers in place, put the auto advance on, and then move these to times 10. And then as each one of them comes in, I will buy them and apply the first upgrade on each one. And as you can see, it's rolling through them pretty quick. And I can actually waste some time and just let it do the work for me. How are you, Solace? Yeah, normally I do my live streams on Saturday nights, but I just wasn't feeling it tonight. So I'm gonna do a quick thing on clickers here, and then I'll probably do the new Uncharted. This is Clicker Heroes, a stupid little game that's very addictive. Oh, that's Betty Clicker. I don't want to upgrade Betty Clicker until later on. Because as you can see, her perk is 20%. So the more you have, the more you're going to get when you upgrade. So I just leave her to wait later until I have more power. All the rest of them, just buy them at 10 times and then the first upgrade. And I'm already a third of the way through, and I didn't see what the time on the clock was when I actually started, but we're still well under 10 minutes. Yeah, it's a very stupid game, Solace. I'm kind of embarrassed that I play it, but it's a competitive thing between me and Kafuzi now. Alright, I'm not almost to level 50, and I'm not quite at 5 minutes, which it was going for a while before I actually ascended. Which, let's go back and see exactly when I ascended. We're past the 2-minute mark now. There, it was 2 minutes and 20 seconds was when I ascended. It's kind of like Angry Birds, it really is. There's no real point to it whatsoever. And if I can get high enough level, then I can put it on the video how to buy your upgrades without paying for them. Never played the Clash of Clans. I remember seeing commercials for it, but never actually played it. Oh, got a bee flying by. Golden clicks, yay! And I'll probably keep going until I get down to about Dread Night. That's when it starts dragging a little bit. I think I actually have Angry Birds on PlayStation 3. It was a PSP free download one weekend. I think it was when their network went down and they felt bad, so they gave everybody like 2 or 3 free downloads for not bitching at them too much. Yeah, I used to play Destiny 24/7. Well, not 24/7. I'd go to work, and the second I got home, I'd start playing Destiny again. I haven't played it for probably about 9 months now. So I'm sure all my light levels are completely outrated. I didn't like the last DLC much. All the rest of them I liked, except for the very last one, the Age of Iron or whatever it was. For some reason, didn't like that one much. It didn't seem like it had near as the content as the rest of them did. But still costs the same amount. Rise of Iron. Yep, that's it. I'm hoping this is a whole new world and everything in the Destiny 2. I didn't play the beta at all. All right, we're at 9.5 minutes. Oh. Stupid thing tried to shut off on me. So we're already at level 123, and we're only at about 7 minutes. So yeah, I broke through that, no problem. It's still going strong. If I can get down to Dread Night. It was the same in the other DLC. It was the same in the others. DLC, actually, D1 equals D2. It's the same world and everything for Destiny 2. Oh, now I'm down to Dread Night. Okay, the way to buy upgrades. Well, let me to get all these to an even. Everything in the game is done by 25 for some odd reason. Yeah, I'm hoping there's whole new enemies and whole new armor and everything. I got kind of bored with the old stuff. Same mechanics. But does the world look different, or does it look like the same graphics from the old one, and they just slap some new crap on it? Alright, now I'm still going. I have no specials whatsoever, which is the tree over on the left-hand side normally. Another bee. Give me some gold. Metal detector. Have no idea what metal detector does. Let's see. What I can do is go. Just a little, not much. That's what I was afraid of. They get lazy since the first one did so well and just not do what they need to make the game good. Alright. Seriously? Can't even upgrade that? Well, that bites. You get up to the 200s now? Well, I'm almost to 200 in about 10 minutes. Because I ascended right about 2.5 minutes. So I should be at 200 under 15 minutes, definitely. He's not streaming yet. I thought he started at 8. I'm at 200, 2,050% on that one. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And that makes sure that you get more, seeing the other one, admin. Up my chances for primal bosses. That should do that. Okay, to upgrade without it costing you anything. Yeah, I'm lagging. Oh, he's watching the Rocket League tournament. Yeah, there's always at least like 20 seconds lag, but I'm probably more like 30 or 40 seconds. Actually, no, it says I'm only about 20 seconds. So I'm about normal. Okay, to upgrade without it costing you anything, if you notice, my gold that I have on hand is E33, and this one is 30,000 to purchase. So I can purchase it without it costing me anything. And I can keep purchasing it without it costing me anything until I get up to about E29. which I really don't want to upgrade that one because that one doesn't do anything. So I can go up to E29 without it costing me a single thing, which I just figured this out the other day. See, so now I'm up to E29, and it didn't cost me anything, because it doesn't take any gold away. And since it doesn't take any gold away, I can go down to the next one and do the same exact thing. And you want to stay about E04 behind whatever your on-hand gold is in order for it not to cost you anything. I don't know what that was. I got something. Yeah, so about 15 minutes it took to get to 200. And normally I would wait until I start slowing down before I upgrade all these. I was just trying to show that I can go down and upgrade all of these to E29 and it not cost me a single thing. Where if I just tried to upgrade one, it would have depleted all my gold. Because it just keeps pulling until there's no more gold to pull. And then as your gold goes up, you can raise these up too to up your power as you go. Basically, this is just upgrading, and if you notice the pullout bar there, anything over 200, it quadruples your power for every 25 that you purchase. So I bought all these and it hasn't cost me anything, plus I'm still gaining gold because it's still killing monsters in the background. Which I guess I could pull that down. Oops. Overshot that one a little bit. But I'm already up to 33, so I don't think it's gonna... Nah, I did that one too. Damn it. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. That one's already at 30, so I have to wait until I get a little bit higher before I upgrade that one and it not cost me anything. So I'm already at E33, and he gets hired at E39. So it's pretty much just a waiting game at this point. And I'm still at 211 and have no specials whatsoever because I haven't even purchased them yet. And the only upgrades that I've bought is the ones, the very first one for each hero. I used up all my relics that fast. Yep. So now I have no more to spend. Pretty boring game, really. Just sit and let it do all of its work. And steal all the gold that they collect. Oh, I got a couple of these that didn't even make it. You don't start getting the quadruple power until you... Well, that one's already got it, and it's only at 175. I thought it wasn't until 200 that you got quadruple. Interesting. Oh, maybe it's at 200 because that one's at 175. So 200, I get the first quadruple. Yeah, I'm still at E29, so... And I don't want to do that because that'll take me to E32 and that'll take gold out of my hand. But Homebodies wanted me to stream that because they couldn't believe that I was making it to 100 in less than 10 minutes. I have to have my hero stuff maxed before 200, yeah. And as you see, I haven't purchased any upgrades except for the very first one on any of my heroes. I mean, if I wanted to, I could go through and... Oops, not that one. This one? No. That one. Damn it. Now I bought a bunch of them that I didn't really want to. And I could go down through and purchase just the specials and get them listed over there. Get the damn thing out of my way. What's the next one? This one? Yep. That one. That one. I don't remember what the next one was. I think yeah, it is that one. And the heart, and then the triple swords. Yeah, if you up your heroes, your hero souls, then it'll whiz right through because each hero soul that you get is a multiple on your power. Because I hero souls when I ascended, and that's why it's still zipping through it, which it's starting to slow down just a little bit, but nothing like I would expect with already being down to Dread Knight and being... Oh. My auto advance went off. Oh, I might have to buy an upgrade. It's kind of dragging through the bosses, which the bosses are each 5 and 10. Hey, Dark Ritual. There, that one broke it loose. So that's why my gold wasn't going up like I was expecting it to. And then as the gold goes up, then I start buying, start upping it by 25 on each one without it costing me anything. And usually it pretty much keeps up with it. I was up to 1,024, I think, before. There, see, it even went through a boss with no button mashing. I'm only 5 away from hiring Dread Knight now. What's up, Michael? Yeah, I'm just doing a quick tutorial. Wow. Cut through that one like hot knife through butter. Well, I found that the trick is the hero souls. The more hero souls you get, like on these, if you have a chance to pick hero souls, pick hero souls. But don't go too long of a period of time, or they'll kill off your mercenary. Which yesterday they were killing off all my mercenaries. Hey, I got nothing. And of course they give me absolutely nothing. So if they give me nothing that I want, then I pick the 5 minute, and then 5 minutes later I get to pick again. Your message just came through, Tuna. Oh, Android, you gotta love them. Just waiting for third quarter to start up on Falcons game. Watching a game. Your message about Twitch being picky on emails. That's what just came through on my phone. I already read it, but for some reason it just now hit my phone as being a new message. And Kafuzi's at a bonfire tonight, a family get-together, so I didn't feel like live streaming. And Homebodies wanted to see this, so I figured I'd just stream it and show how to buy the upgrades with no money and how to get over 215 minutes. We losing. Who are the Falcons playing? I don't follow any sports. I have heartburn with watching people play a game that are making more money in one game than I will probably in my entire life. Yeah, the whole system's lagging, I think. Good old PS4. Gotta love it. Arizona Cardinals. Which is still making it through the bosses without me touching anything at this point. 17-0, holy shit. That's not beating them, that's annihilating them. And if I want, I can go back through. Oh, got another B. Click Storm, yay. Does absolutely nothing. So because of my gold went up to E34 now, I can now go up to E31 without it costing me anything. And it may go down 1 or 2 every once in a while. That's just because the accumulative amount that you're taking off. The streams are even lagging bad last couple days. Yeah, I figure it's probably about time for another update where they screw up more stuff than they fix. Seems to be their MO. Hey, we fixed this, but we screwed up 5 other things. Hope you don't mind. I thought that one was our... Oh, that one was at the E31. Never mind. I didn't just buy an upgrade for it. Now I'm at E35, so now I can go up to E32. Yeah, the whole PS4 thing's lagging, I think. Somebody just drove by screaming something. And now I hear somebody choking. Probably not a good thing. Oops. Yeah, I figure Shuggy will probably have it on his mirror thing like he usually does. There we go. I don't want to go 4 hours because they'll... Wait, which one is this? It's a low level one. Screw it. I'll go for the 4-hour one. I've been trying to kill them off because that's actually an achievement, is to bury so many of the heroes, or not the heroes, the ancients. Yeah, I haven't watched streams on PS4 for a while. I always watch them on the computer. I have a lot less issue on the computer than I do on the PS4. It does that stupid thing where it locks up and takes away all the comments and says that you're unable to comment and you have to back completely out of streams and go back in order to type anything. It doesn't seem like PS4 and YouTube is all that compatible. See there, I just got 8,000 hero souls from that one. It's a 30-minute one. I get 1.04 of what I already have in the bank. So that'll be quite a few as well. Oh, just kill off the stupid boss already. There we go. I should be getting some more achievements here pretty soon. I'm close to... Not close to that one at all. That one. Almost at 90%. Hey, Paco, I haven't seen you around in a while. You making yourself scarce these days? Terrible lag. Lag how? Like your comments showing up? Oh. Yeah, it's kind of like what Shuggy has. He has a jailbroke Android box. So he can watch any pay-per-view movie, anything he wants, and it doesn't cost anything. Even since coming here. So what, the comment doesn't show up on the screen for a long time? starting to slow down a little bit, so I can always hit it with a couple more upgrades. Looks like that broke it loose. 3 heroes that have been upgraded completely. Gotcha. I haven't seen you around much at all lately. Oh, well, that's collecting gold for me. I got to pee. I'll be right back. So what's the lagging part then, Michael? Which now I'm at E36, so I can upgrade everything to 33. I don't normally upgrade them as soon as they're available. Just showing how easy it is to buy the upgrades and not cost you a penny. Oops. That one was already high. Paco is never good. He is a bad boy. Why would you say that? That's not true. I don't use them clickers no more. 10 or 100 rubies was getting too much. What clickers? Oh, the auto fingers? Or the auto clicker things? Yeah, I've got 4 of them. That's all I'll probably ever have. Unless I get an abundance, Stewie's kinda right. The screen of you and the game you're playing, Stu. Oh, like my voice isn't matching up with what I'm doing? Tuna's bad as well. I got 42 rubies. Yeah, my next auto clicker cost me 300 rubies. And I do have the 2 times multiplier. on there. And the only reason I bought that was because it was for the life. A whole lot of nothing. I'm on call until mid-October, so no beer for Stew. Just the normal talking to Kafuzi every night. That's pretty much my life in a nutshell. Have you tried to refresh it, Michael? Is it lag or is it like locking up and freezing? Because that's two different things. Oh, I'm on call, so at any given moment I could get a phone call saying, hey, we need you out here now, and I have to get out there within an hour. Go fix the issue, get paid overtime, and I'm getting paid for sitting here playing video games right now. So I get paid to be on call, which for the last 9 years they did not pay me anything for being on call, so... And the way they talk, this might be the only year that I get paid for being on call, and I think it was because they felt guilty because they just found out that I've been on call for 9 years and not getting paid for it. Buffering. That's the word. Yeah, I don't know if it's a... Because I'm watching it on YouTube right now as I'm playing it, and I'm about 10 seconds behind. 10 or 15 seconds behind, and it hadn't buffered at all. Because it'll come up with the spinning circle thing if it starts buffering. So it's either your connection where it's not reading it fast enough. Shit, I don't really want a 2-hour one on him. And there's no other ones that are close. I might have to revive one. I'll try a 2-hour. They'll probably kill off my mercenary. I'm getting real close to being able to hire Dread Knight already, too. In less than an hour. It's starting to slow down again, too. Let's hit a couple more upgrades. Since I got all that gold to burn. I broke it loose, looks like a little bit. It has done it daily for a week. And you can't really format your hard drive or anything on your PS4. I think I asked you the other day if you had rebooted your router lately. I don't remember what you said. Yeah, I bought some more upgrades just because I'm sick of watching it go slowly. Yeah, it could be lag between servers and your local hub. It could be lots of different things. Michael, I'm going to tell you what a little birdie told me. Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Are you wired, Michael? Because if you're running on Wi-Fi, it's going to do that. Yeah, I used to ride Paco's shit all the time about Did you wire that fucker up yet? Oh, because he'd throw up a stream and 5 minutes into it he'd get disconnected or it'd start buffering and... Are you running on Wi-Fi or a wired connection, Michael? That's very possibly what the issue is if you're running off of Wi-Fi. For some reason, the Wi-Fi signal moves fine sometimes and really slow sometimes. Don't seem to be getting the gold that I want. Yeah, I don't think Candy ever has wired hers up. Oh, you are wired. Your dog hadn't chewed the cord somewhere, has it? Now I guess I'm high enough that I can upgrade Betty Clicker. If I buy enough upgrades, it'll just flash and you won't even see the life meter. There, it's flashing a little bit. Have any problem going through there? Which I guess I could always use my golden clicker over here to get some extra gold. He's too into laying on laps. Me too. And then if I want to use the gold again, all I have to do is click my little triple swords down here. It'll take it away. And I can use it again. And as soon as I hire the Dread Knight, it'll take off like a bat out of hell. And all I have to do is hire him. I don't even have to level him up or anything. Alright. I will catch you later, Michael. After this, I'm gonna stream Uncharted, the new Uncharted, I think. Kind of surprised that I've gone almost an hour on clickers. But it's always good when there's people to talk to. And something that I didn't know that you could do is if you have hero souls in your bank, which I have 5621 in my bank, you can go to your gilded and, well, let's just go to Dread Knight here. If you click on it, you can move one of your gilded over to him from a different hero. See, now he's at 4. I don't know who they took it away from, but I'm kind of mad that DBD is making us pay to play as Michael Myers. I saw somebody using him the other day. I can't remember who it was, but I saw somebody using Michael Myers. Yeah, you would think it would come with the game. I don't remember who it was that I saw playing that had Michael Myers as the killer. Oh, check this out. My new vape. Root beer flavored vape. Which I only got one little bottle because I didn't know if I'd like it or not. $8? That seems a little steep. It's like a quarter of a whole new game. It is. It's a root beer vape. So if I'm not drinking it, I'm smoking it. I was trying to mix up the flavors a little bit. For some reason, I've been craving cigarettes, and I've just been lighting them and burning them in the ashtray as kind of an incense type of deal. And I've got another L-shaped desk that I'm going to bring up. I cleared out that space next to me to put it there, so it's like in a big U. But I may move this shelf over here. That way I still have access to the window, because that thing's like huge with shelves on top of it. And it's going to block that window completely. So I may end up doing that. And just butt it up against right here. And then it'll be back behind me there. Smoking root beer. And I still keep mixing it with the spearmint, but I can still taste the root beer. Hoping to be a little faster on higher end Dread Knight there. That's usually the big hump that you have to get over in this game. Oh, which now I'm up to E38, so Dark Moon's still on my nerves as well. That's what they're there for. So if I'm at E38, I can go to E35 without it costing me anything. How is Dark Moon? I don't pay attention to what I'm doing, and some of these are higher than what I need to go, and then it ends up costing me money. Curtis! So this is clickers. This is clickers. And if I get a B here, you'll get to see what we hear every time Kafuzi's in the chat. Because if there's a B, you have to hold down the left joystick and mash on whatever button it tells you that you have to mash on to be able to get whatever treasure it has, which usually it's crap. Doing good, Curtis. How are you? She's been good. Her cornea is scratched up, so she's going through getting that fixed. Ow! How the hell did she scratch her cornea? She wear hard contacts? This is insane! Isn't it, though? Yeah, so I'm about an hour. I ascended at like 2 minutes, so I'm a little less than an hour into it. And I'm past level 300 now. The first 100 was in the first 10 minutes. Besides the arthritis, I'm great. I don't know how the hell you would scratch your cornea. I mean, I scratch my eyes a lot, but I've got that nice little thin layer of plastic in between me scratching and my actual eye. I do most damage with idle damage. Do you have that as one of your perks on your ancients? There's a lot of those. I don't even buy those because I use the auto clickers. I'm using 4 auto clickers right now. Contacts. Fuck the world. Me too, Holmes. Yeah, about the only time I have to hit the square is when it is at a boss, which I should be about ready to hire Dread Knight already. I can't remember what he was. Might be 8 point something E39. Yep, 8.2 E39, which I have an ancient that downs the cost for hiring him. So, what's going on, home buddy? How you been, man? And make sure you tell Mrs. Homebody that I'm now smoking root beer. So when she says cheers to my root beer, it could be a smoke or a drink. Oh, come on, it's getting really close. Which this was the biggest part of the suckiest part of the game to begin with, was waiting for Dread Knight being able to be hired. Which, as you see, I'm at level 313, and all these I haven't even upgraded yet. So I upgraded all those to just be flashing on the screen. But what I was telling you about where you could buy them without it costing you anything, my gold is at E39 right now, so that means that I can purchase upgrades up to E36 without it costing me a penny. So I can upgrade that to E36, and it didn't cost me a dime. As long as you stay 3 or 4 behind whatever you have on hand, it doesn't cost you anything. Oh, Shuggy. And I can go down and purchase the upgrade for every one of them up to the E36. Every once in a while, I may go down like 1 coin. And that's just because it's cumulative. But it's such a small percentage. Oh, now I've got Atlas. And I can hire my buddy Dread Knight. And now it takes off like wildfire. This insomnia, it is. It is, and it's very addictive. Ask Homebody. And the only reason I started was because every time I talked to Kafuzi, I'd hear her clicking like crazy in the background. I go, "What the hell are you playing?" "Oh, it's this game. It's really fun." So she lied. It's anything but fun, but very addictive. And then as soon as I get him to level 10, which I might already be, well, oh, no, too short. There, so he should be available as soon as I get to E41. And then I just buy the first upgrade for each one as I go. Bling! Hey, another kind of DBD game. Not fun, but addictive. And I really can't upgrade him much more right now. But I'm now at E41, so that means I can go back up and purchase up to E38 without it costing me anything. Oops. Screwed that up. You always want to upgrade by 25 because that's what the perks are. You get 4 times your damage for each 25 that you go up. I think the only difference is that on DBD you would get pissed as well, on top of it not being fun. Oh, this game gets you pissed off when you get up over 1,000 and it suddenly just decides to stop taking any damage whatsoever. Yeah, ask Kafuzi about how much fun it is. We've both cussed the game many times. Oh, now I'm at E42, so I can go to E39. And it just keeps building the gold like wildfire. And it builds it faster because I'm not spending any actually from my on-hand gold. That's probably a gold mercenary that just went off, so my gold's going to go through the roof, and then I'm going to have to go back through and upgrade all these again. Which you don't have to do it as soon as it's available. Oh no! More hero souls. 1,832. Woohoo! And nothing I want, so I just take the quickest one. So can't upgrade that one. But yep, now it's zipping through like it first started. It's more of a mathematical game than anything. Oh, there you go. There's the B. This is what I always heard when I was in chat with Kafuzi. And you have to hit it until it gives you whatever treasure it has. Nickelback concert with him. Oh. I missed a comment. Talking about Dark Moon, some guy asked her to go to a Nickelback concert with him. And isn't she the one that doesn't like Nickelback? Or does she like Nickelback? I remember Kafuzi requested Rockstar, I think, in your stream once, and somebody was giving her crap about it. That's what I thought. Yep. That's what I thought. So I guess that was a big fat no then, huh? Just what I wanted to see. Click Derp Heroes. It's just a tutorial. But now in order for me to play Uncharted, that means I have to shut this game down, and it's moving along really quick, which makes me not want to do it. Because this game is very moody, and as fast as it's going right now, the second that I shut it down and try to restart it, it'll come up and it'll just be inching along. She told him she had bad stomach problems. Oh, I'm sure she didn't say because of what he asked. Been working on photo video. Pain in the ass. Yeah, I think you only sent me one. The one of the Star Wars characters. Excuse me. So were they guarding the Star Wars exhibit at the Lego convention? Which I've noticed after I get so high, the auto saving thing doesn't flash up at the top anymore. It makes me nervous. Oh, there he goes. Game auto saved. As soon as the pain in my ass goes away, I'll go back to editing. So yeah, no hands. It's just zipping on through. Takes a whole lot of skill. Just an annoying little game. Ouch. I don't even know what I have to hire him. I'm 10 away from hiring him, so that's going to be a while. And 41's as high as I can go without it costing me. So I'll wait to upgrade him too. And it always helps if you just hit the golden click every once in a while. Give you extra gold. You can always press the square to speed it up a little bit. Only do it on the timed ones. And I don't know if it actually does anything. Hey, another ruby. 44 rubies. And now my Kangertek's leaking. Fucker. Oh, and I did end up ohming it, and it's ohming correctly. Why it does not work on the mods, I have no clue. It ohms exactly the same as the one who works. Who works? That works. Which I didn't check to see. The silver one's the one that does work, and its electrode is about 5 millimeters longer than the one that does work. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's bottoming out before it gets a good ground on the threads. Who knows? Oh, this is boring. I'm at 45, so I can go to E42. Whoops, shit. Didn't have it on 25, so I had to make up the difference. I probably should have left this at like a 15-minute video rather than streaming it for an hour and a half. Because most of the stuff that you need to know is in the first 15 minutes. Good fight so far. How are you streaming that shit? Oh, that's why you named your stream Boring Games. Nothing to see here. Move along. Gotcha. Yeah, I just don't get into the fights. I don't get into many sports. Stupid timed ones. Which now I've got 39,000 already for the next time I ascend is the hero souls that I'll get. Oh, which I think that's about all I'm going to stream of this for tonight. I'll probably be back in a couple minutes with the new Uncharted. I bought it like a week ago and haven't played any at all. Because I usually wait for Kafuzi because she likes the puzzles in there. But there probably won't be any puzzles at the beginning of the game, so I'll go ahead and start it and do the first couple chapters, or the first chapter at least. If it's still split up like Uncharted 4 was. So thanks for everybody who joined. If you want to sub. If you don't, that's fine too. I'll catch y'all later. Oops, just took a screenshot. Damn it. Rookie.